Alright, what up YouTube? It's Tonight Saint here back with another video. And this video is gonna be about the idea about how people won't understand the path that you was on. And you can't really ask for advice on the path, that you walking down. In my life I know that I dealt with being misunderstood. Of course, another thing, people call misunderstood people crazy. Of course, I think that's why this big thing about Kanye. I don't think Kanye is crazy. I think he mentally, of course he's mentally ill. Have his moments where he's mentally ill, but I don't think he's lying about anything. But the thing about people that wants to break out the mold and want to, trailblaze and walk a certain path is that people won't ever understand them. It's like people that's always trailblazing and just trying to, walk their own path. It's like it's always met with resistance from other people, hatred, just all type of things that ultimately, stems from self-hatred. Just people just not understanding what this person is doing. But ultimately, you have to understand that, like I said, if people was meant to understand it, they would, and if they don't, then they won't. And it's not something that everybody should worry about or trip about. I know me growing up and just doing what I'm doing. It's like you walking with blind faith, believing that, like I said, you doing the right thing and you doing what's best for you in terms of your success in the long run. And of course, success is not something that's it's not a rigid idea. Success is whatever you deem worthy. I think Earl Nightingale, I think he said, Nightingale said that it's success, like I said, it depends on whoever it is and what they deem is a worthy ideal. And like I said, if you accomplish it, then that means that you're successful. Like I said, some people want to be teachers, and that's they highest, that's what they see themselves doing at their best self, and that's the success that they reach. And like I said, and they content with that. They're not happy about it, but they content, they peaceful. They can die at peace knowing that this is what they did. And like I said, I think that's why I strive for being content and not happy, because I think a lot of people in many ways want to be happy, and that's just that's like a childish thing, because it's very foolish for people to think that you can be people to think they should be happy. I think it's unrealistic, it's just in my head. But yeah, they content with being a teacher, they content with their lifestyle, they content with their mission, and they know what they're here to supposed to be doing. They know what they're here to do, and they don't have any problem with sticking to that mission and just doing that and then going for the rest of their business. I think people, even me at times, like I said, the things that I believe I'm supposed to be doing, what I believe I'm doing now, I believe this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm gonna take it to wherever it takes me. But at times, of course, it creeps in from just what people tell me and just what I fear people might even think about me. But of course, I have to settle those thoughts, because like I said, if I let them thoughts affect me in any type of way, like I said, I'm not gonna be able to accomplish what I believe I'm supposed to accomplish. And it'd be me fighting against gravity, and of course gravity gonna win every time, dealing with negative thoughts, but people won't understand your path, and people never will, because it's something that's eternal inside you. It's something that it's like a knowingness about you. It always keep coming back around. It's you have to follow it, and if you don't, like I said, your life will surely be negative and all types of just toxic and very, depressing. You wouldn't want to live. I think that's one thing I had to understand, is that I don't, for a minute, I just drifting along, understanding that life had to be greater than this, and I just didn't want to just be working jobs, and I didn't want to go to college and just go to college for no reason. I think I might go to college probably in the future, but right now it's not my thing. I don't have a desire to do that, because ultimately I don't feel like that's supposed to help me with doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So hence why I'm not in college right now. I'm just working. Like I said, I got my one job. Like I said, I'm gonna start my business, and that's how I plan on using my time. And I'd rather use my time and my money like that than to go to college, at least for right now. But yeah, it's you on your own path, and it's your path, it's not anybody else, and you gotta understand that it's your path, and you are really the only person you are the only person that's really gonna be able to see it and understand it. No matter how good you explain it to anybody else, is that you understand it on so many different levels that other people don't. And of course, I think with me, I don't believe people, people want to understand. People don't want to understand. They just want to judge and talk down on people. Of course, some people encourage, but that's just one of the other end of the spectrum, where a lot of people just want to talk down, and like I said, they like telling people what they shouldn't do or what they can't do. So I think that's why you can't really, like I said, people can't really understand your path and what you're supposed to be doing with your life. Only you can, and you got to have the mental, the mental strength to be able to keep pushing past that and keep working hard every day to fight off the negative thoughts and the negative voices that may be speaking on you, even if it's indirectly, not indirectly and just indirectly in a way, because some people, they don't do it purposely, but they do it just because, it's programmed in them, like people like, take like, for example, let's say, I think Jay-Z said, like his uncle said he'll never sell 1,000,000 records, and then he went up and sold 1,000,000 records. It's not like a hatred, it's like, I don't think I could do it, so I'm gonna tell you can't do it. And it's like, it's very much so like it's self-hate in a way, but also it's just spreading the negativity. And of course, I think that people just naturally, like I said, people naturally just do things. It was a subconscious thing. Of course, you can't control it at all, but you have to be able to be aware of it, and of course, to fix it accordingly. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, people won't understand you on your path. I mean, that's just how you got to do. You just got to rock out like that. If people do, they do, and if they don't, they don't. Keep putting in 110% effort, and just don't give up. I think that's really what it is. It's just consistency. I think Nipsey Hussle was like, it's consistency. Like I said, because a lot of it it's a lot of times we will feel like that. You will feel that, it's not getting nowhere. It's slowed up a lot. People not paying attention to you. People not buying into you. You just gotta understand that, like I said, you just gotta keep going. Of course, like I said, it's like a tunnel. Like I said, you walk through a tunnel. Of course, you're gonna see the white light, but it's like, no, it's like walking through a cave. You can walk through a cave, you may not see like the opening at the end, but if you stop, you never get to that opening at the end because you stop. And of course, it's like I said, and it's understandable why people would stop, but that just leads to people who think, who give up easily. And giving up easily is that's a whole different idea and concept you got to tackle in your mind, and why you give up easily. But giving up easily is like the most worst thing I think a lot of people can do is people give up too easily with their dreams, and it's sad to see. So yeah, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you.